root element. So it contains the start tag HTML and the end tag with the slash HTML. Then in between these two start and end tags, whatever appear, we call it as a HTML element. So this is the root tag. So it contains the HTML document contains mainly two parts. The first one is the called as the head. It should also closed. Okay. Then it is another part is the body. You will be adding the start and the end tag of the body here. So the first section of the HTML document is the head section. The another second section is the section. Whatever content actually you want to show onto the web page, you will be writing all those tags in the body. Whatever uh, header section is there, like title, if you want to add. So all these, or if you want to insert, if you want to attach external CSS or external JavaScript file, if you want to give the metadata, that is information or information of the data about the data. If you want to add, all these are going to be added into the section of the document. What about content? Content, whatever content you are wants to display. Okay, so here one example you will see head section another tag that is called as a title tag. With the help of this tag, you can add the title to your page. This is about adding the title to the page. Here you can see this is the start tag of the title and this is the end tag of the title. So in this way you can add, and this is the title element content. Okay, then this will be added as a title page will appear onto the web page as a title page. Then in the body, I'll be adding, suppose heading comes in the HTML from H1 tag to H6 tag. So this is the first heading. We'll be closing it. Later on, if I want to add any paragraph, P tag is available for that. Start tag of the P, like this, is the first. Then it should be closed. Okay. So this one is the heading used for the heading, and this one is used for adding the paragraph. Okay. So this is a simple example. Then next, what we will be doing in the notepad only, you will be first some basic examples you will be getting into the notepad. Later on, once the actual experiment comes, actual practical you will be doing, at that time I'll be explaining you which tool you will be using. Okay, go to the file and then click to save option. Screen is visible now. HTML. Here you can see I'll be saving it with the sample.html. Every HTML document is always saved with the .html extension. So here the name of the document sample is given. Name of the document is sample. Then it is saved with the .html extension. To whichever folder you can save it. Okay. You will see whatever the output you will be using, or you will be showing the output of the C program. Always you will be doing into the Turbo C only. But for the HTML page, whenever you want to look, or you want to see the output, you will be moving to the browser. So whatever the HTML document, simply you will be, wherever you have saved, you will be right clicking it and you will be opening it into the latest version of the browser. Okay, always most of the time use the Chrome. because some of the tags, because of the so many versions are version HTML are available. So some tags, some of the browsers support it, some of the browsers don't support. So as it is, you will see the whatever the HTML tags are there. So whatever code you will be writing, sometimes you might get the code as it is because those are not supported by that browser. So use always the latest version of the browser. So mostly use the Mozilla or the Chrome. Okay, we'll see how this document will. So here I have saved this sample.html document. How will be opening into the browser? Simply right click and open it, open with the browser. Whether this screen is visible? Whether this screen is visible?
No, ma'am.
Okay. One more time I will share. Check it now.
Yes, ma'am, it's
Yes,
visible.
ma'am.
Okay. Can see here this is path, or simply we can say this is the URL. URL through which you will be locating your web pages. So here the local path, as we have saved onto the, so local path appears over there. I have added the title section. Here you can see the where it appears as a title page of the page. Okay. Then next I have added H1 as the heading. So you can see the font of the H1 here. This is as the heading I have added, and this I have added as a paragraph. So in this way you have to do the experiments, and in this way you have to go through first with the basic examples, and you have to add the some paragraphs, some headings, different headings. So we will add some more headings. So from this document we'll be adding it H2. Then this is the second heading. This is the second heading. Then we will be closing it. Likewise, we will be adding the heading 3. Then this is the third heading H3. Then we'll be adding the H4. This is the fourth heading. Okay. Then the second last heading, that is the H5. Then heading H6. H6. Then I'll be adding some more paragraph after this. I'll be specifying as the second paragraph as the content. I'll be closing it. So here you can see in this example, some of the tag I have written as in a capital case, HTML in a capital case and title in a. So here we can say that HTML, it is not the case sensitive. So whatever tag you are using, whatever you are giving as a name, so what you can do, either you can write in a capital case or you can write it in a small case. So always it will be showing you the good result because it will be considering the small tag or the small capital tag similar. So as it is not the case sensitive. So so these are the headings that we have added. Here you see we have added the H4 as capital. So as it is not case sensitive, so it will not give you any error. If you want to write any, if you have forgotten to end and you kept it as a open only, you even if after doing this you will get the exact result as after closing it, so you will not face the trouble. But while adding so many contents to your web pages, if your web page is very large, so at that time you might face problem if you have added the CSS and JavaScript. So always whenever you are starting the tag, you are writing the code of the starting tag, at that time only close that tag only and then edit the content section and then write it. Because if you have forgotten and if your web page is increasing, then at that time after facing some errors you are unable to get where that tag is open and where you kept it, you have forgotten to keep the end tag. So always try to add the start tag and end tag at that time only and always close it. For small problems, it will not you will not face any problem or any error will not be there. So this is about the heading. So we'll save it with the help of Control S onto the notepad. Then we will see how this uh, page will look like into the browser.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Uh, Still some people are waiting in the lobby. Can you?
No, I'm not getting the message that some are waiting in the lobby.
I got message from my friend, one of friend. That's why I asked you.
97 participants, but I'm not receiving the message. Was this
Okay, fine, ma'am.
happening for the today's lecture only or previous lectures also?
For today's lecture only.
Okay. So there might be some issue because Nadargi sir was also telling because of some problem we are facing this issue. Wait, I'll check. No, I'm not receiving that anyone is kept hold on the hold or in the lobby. Okay. We will see this in the Chrome, how exactly after changing some content, how this look. Only what you have to do, you have to refresh your this is the refreshing button for the page. You have to refresh it, then you will see whatever the additional contents you have added in that HTML file. It will appear onto the your web browser. So here you can see, so there is a font difference between the different tags, heading tags. This one is the H1 tag, this one is the H2, then this one is the H3, then likewise it goes up to the sixth tag. So here you can see this H6 is having the smallest size in according smallest size in the most of the heading tags. So here according to their font, what you can do, you can use H1 to H6. So whatever your web page is, what contents you are showing to it, so according to that what you will be doing, you will be using H1 to H6. so that you can define it. So then next is I have added one paragraph. Here you can see this is the paragraph, second paragraph. So this is the first paragraph. So likewise you can add more and more paragraphs. So then this one, this is all about adding the H1 to H6. Some more tags we will see. Okay. So this is the another example. Here I have included some text formats available in the HTML. Here you can see we have written HTML root tag in the small case, then the body. We have not included any head section. It is optional whether you want to include the title page or whether you don't want to include the title page. But the body should always be there, because whatever you want to show onto the web page, it will be only displayed after you writing it into the body section. Then P, here paragraph we have added as a one size larger. Then with the help of the font tag, what you did, you are able to change the size, color of the whatever text you are adding with the help of the paragraph tab. Here you can see, here is the end of the paragraph tag, and here you are starting the paragraph tag, and immediately after that you have added one more tag. So in between tags are allowed, but for what purpose you are writing, you should understand it. So here, as paragraph contains the text, with the help of font, you can change its size, you can change its color. So one font size is allocated to that particular one larger size. So this only will get affected because of this. The effect of this size will be on this only, and because you have closed it here, and this will appear normal as it is. Then another font tag you have added with the size -2. Then this will only be effect of this -2 will be only onto this one size smaller content. Then br, the empty tag that you have added the of that line, you have used it. So br is used. Then with the help of B, you can bold the content. Then later on, you have used the BR for the breaking the line and adding this italic word to the new. And with the help of I, you can make it italics. Then with the help of you can underline that particular text. And as already I told, with the help of font, you can add the color, you can add the size. How will be the tag name, then the property name equal to within double quotes property value. Then here the property name is a color. Here the property name is a size. So according to the size, we have written the value property plus 3. And here the property is a color, property name is a color, and the property value is a hash ff, then 4 times 0. So here, according to this, what you will be doing, you will be adding the, either you can write the color directly blue, pink, yellow, or else what you can do, you can write the code of that color. Then here you have closed the font, then br, then emphasize will appear onto the name. This will be used for em tag for emphasizing your text. And for making your text strong, you can use the strong tag, and for teletype you can use the TT. So these are generally used, these are not mostly used. According to the choice of the designer, how the look of the page should be, we will be using this mark. So will be how it will look into the into the browser. After applying, how it will look. Here you can see, here you can see that separate font size is there, according to this, because only some minor changes we did. +3, if you will add +10 +20, then you will it will be get reflected, easily you can see the changes between the size of this, one size larger and the one size smaller. So with the help of bold, you can make the text bold. With the help of italic, you can make the text italic. And with the help of U tag, you can underline it. And by adding some color with the help of the font tag, then color, using color property into that, you can apply the color to the text. Then here you can see emphasized how it will look. Then the strong is in this way and the teletype will be this way. Okay. So with the help of this, you can do a different text formatting. So till now, whatever I have explained, any difficulty, or do you need it to explain it again? Anyone is having difficulty? Take the screenshot of this text program. Wait a minute, I'll share. Take the screenshot of this, everyone. Keep it with you, because task I will be giving based on this only. Okay, I think you have taken the another example we will see. This is the another example for the alignment. You can also align your text onto the web page, either to the left of the page or either to the right of the page or to the center of the page. Here what we can see, the title is added, that means it is showing the alignment. And then in the body part of the HTML document, you have added, here I have added the h1 tag, that is the heading, and this heading is aligned to the left. How? By using the attribute of the h1, align. This align is the called as the attribute. Whatever property you are providing within the start tag, that is called as the attribute or the property, or which gives the more information about that tag. So with the help of align, you can write the left here. So this text will appear to the left, and this is the paragraph, next line added, and it is aligned to the right. So right side of the page it will appear. And with the help of the center tag, either you can write the center in the align only, or you can use a separate center tag. Here with the help of the center tag, you have added this image. This is the syntax for adding the image. So don't go in a confusion with the image. So only uh, instead of the image, add one more paragraph. Okay, so then I am closing the paragraph. So here what I did, with the help of the center tag, I have added one paragraph, that is the center paragraph, and I make the alignment to the center. Then later on the next line, one more paragraph I have aligned, and that paragraph I have aligned to the left of the web page. Then I have closed the body tag, then I have closed the HTML. So whatever changes you are doing, save it with the Ctrl S or go into the file and save it. And save as is used for saving it with the another name. Okay, if you want to make any changes. Now we will open it with the browser. Okay. So this is the alignment was the example taken. Then we will open it into the browser with the open with Google Chrome. Okay, the output will look like, so this is the output. Here we have aligned the heading to the left, then we have added one more paragraph, and then we have make the alignment to that paragraph as a to the right side of the web page. Then we have added one more paragraph to this for the adding it to the center of the paragraph, the center tag, and then we have used the paragraph for making the alignment to the left. Okay, in this way you can make the alignment to the headings or to the paragraph to the images tables also. Okay, so these are you simple examples of using the align property within the tag or the attribute align within the tag, as well as using the center tag. Okay, then next, also take the screenshot of this alignment example. Screenshot of this. Then screenshot of this sample.html, how the headings should be added. Okay, so this is about adding some basic examples. So now moving towards the another so another example is adding horizontal rule to your web page. So how you will be adding the horizontal rule? With the help of some tags are available. Those tags are called as the HR tag. With the help of HR tag, you can add the horizontal rule to your web page. So here what we did, we have started with the HTML, then head section which contains the title tag, example page, then we have closed the title tag, then later on we have closed the head section, then we have started with the body section. So in the body tag, what you have added, the H1 heading 1, then the paragraph 1, that is the P, then what you did, you have added the BR. Why there is a not empty tag for the BR? Because in HTML some of the tags are available that are not closed, because these tags are called as the empty tags. They are only having the starting tag, not the ending tag. So which are those tags? BR and HR. These are two the empty tags available into the HTML. So this is the line 2. This will appear onto the next line. Then after adding BR, whatever the horizontal rule you will be adding, that will appear onto the next line because of this BR. Because of this. Then with the help of HR tag, this you are going to add the line. Line 3 will appear onto the next line. Then BR tag. Then you will be closing the paragraph. Okay. Then later on close the body and the HTML. Now we will open it with the browser. So this is the output of the example. Heading 1 is added, paragraph 1 is added, onto the next line, line 2 was added with the help of BR. Then horizontal rule. Here you can see before this line. The horizontal rule is there, this one. In this way you can add it. And then onto the next line we have added the line 3. So these are some basic elements. So what is the task for the A division? A division student has to do whatever they have to list tags available. Don't go for HTML5 because we will be dealing only with the HTML 4.0. Basic tags of HTML, like I have shown you the text formatters P, H1 to H6. So apart from these, so many tags are available. List out those tags. Minimum 25 to 30 should be list should be there, and along with that, attributes of the HTML tag. So we'll get it from the after searching into the Google, you will get it. So list of minimum 15 to 20 HTML attributes. So you have to list it out, and then and the B division students, as they already learned all these, so what they can do, whatever your family information is there, so you have to create it with the help of the H1 and the paragraph. So you have to write giving the information, detailed information about your family, detailed information about your family with the help of the H1, P, and apply some text formatters just now I have shown you. Some of the members, heading members, you can, some of the main members you can underline, you can make it italic. So according to your choice, you will be styling it. You will be applying the font and all. So now the time is 3:15. So I'll be joining at 3:45. Okay, so you have half an hour. So try to complete all these, and the B division student should complete this task, and the A division student should find out the list of the tags as well as the attributes of those tags. So you can move to the w3schools.com. You will get some information from them, and if you're not getting, you can move to other websites also. Okay, so for reference, refer the w3schools.com. Okay, so now time you will be having 30 minutes, you will be having, I'll be joining at 3:45. Okay, so start writing the program and complete it. If you are facing any problem, you can, I'll be here only, you can ping me. Okay, any difficulty?
Ma'am, is it okay
Yes.
if we rejoin at the 3:40 after completion of a task?
Like you, because some might it is the first example basics. Some might face the problem so that I can resolve here only. The similar problem can be faced by the others also. Are you able to do it
Yes.
after 3:40 or after completion of my explanation? If you are able to do it, I don't have any problem.
Yes, ma'am, I
What
can do it.
about you are saying okay, you can do it, but what about others?
Yeah.
CR of A division. Who is the CR of A division?
Yes, ma'am.
So till now, what I have explained, whether you understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So after complete explanation, whether you are able to do it, whether
Yes,
you are
but
having the list of tags with you.
yes, ma'am. But where should we write it?
Sorry,
Where are we supposed to list them out?
whatever the list of the tags. Wait, I will show you. You will search onto the Google like HTML tags, basic tags. You will find so many tags. So only you have to list it out, and then the attributes just now I have shown you in the font tag also, like font, then color, value. So those color is nothing but the attribute of the font tag. So similar the color you can add into the some other tag also. So all these are the like adding the attribute into your HTML tag. So likewise, so many attributes are available. So listing out or showing you each and every example here is not possible. So what you can do, you can search the HTML attributes and the tags. So and then if you have found it, and if you are facing any problem like I'm not understanding whether the attribute it what exactly it is. So I will explain once again. Once you cleared out, I will give you one more task for B division simply because B division is going right to you. Already there were one practical was there. They have I have conducted them for them. So do you want one more time explanation about the attributes?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so list it out. I'll be joining at 3:45. Okay, and if anyone is facing difficulty, they can ping me. Okay, I'll be muting myself.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Please repeat the task for B division. I had some network problem.
Okay. So what you will be doing, whatever example I have given you just now, whether you have taken the screenshots of those.
Yes, ma'am. I have taken.
Okay. So what you have to do, whatever your family information is there, like from right now from your parents, like you have to write into the heading parent details. Then you will be writing the name of parents. Okay. So what you will be doing for name of your father or name of your mother, what you will be doing, you will be using in a paragraph. But what you will do, you will be using some font line you will be with the computer or
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
so now am I audible? Hello? Hello? Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you
Yes,
will be
ma'am.
doing with the help of the H1 and P tag only, what you can do, you can give the information about your write one paragraph so that you can like if you write 2 3 examples so that you will understand what exactly the syntax of the tax is. So give the information. If you are able to do apply some text formatters, apply it, or else no, don't it's okay. So whatever you did, it's okay. I'll show you one more examples about text format. Is it okay now? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. So complete the task. I'll be joining to the this same at 3:45. Okay. Otherwise, what you can do, whatever headings you will be creating, you can apply the different headings and with the different colors, and also you can add the background color to those headings. So this is the one example. Whether you are able to see the output screen.
No, ma'am.
Okay, wait a minute. Just take first the screenshot of the code, heading code. All of you take the screenshot. Okay. So this is the output, that the code you have taken the screenshot. Here only the color of the fifth heading was changed to yellow and the color of the sixth heading was changed to pink. So likewise, you can change the color, style, you can apply the style attribute in the paragraph also, in any tag where you are adding the text. Like for the link also you can do this, link adding link tag. Now only consider for the starting, you consider only heading tags. How I have added the colors and as well as the background color. How, as both the properties belong to the style attribute. So how you have separated those style property in within by using only one attribute style, or else you can use the color, or else if you want to use only background color you can use it. But if you are using more than one property in the style attribute, you have to separate it with the semicolon. Just keep this, or you note this. Okay. So this is about adding the attributes to the tag. Then one more example. If suppose sometimes you want to show the contents in the form of the list onto your web page. So at that time, what you can do in the HTML, some tags are available for doing this. So what you will be doing, you will be using the list tags. So what are those tags? The list. Sometimes you might have seen the list are in the ordered form. It might be in the unordered form. So some separate tags are available for ordered list and the unordered list. So you can also show the contents in the form of the list, whether you want to show or in the form of the order, or whether you want to show in form of the unordered. So the UL tag here, the UL tag is used for unordered list, and for ordered list OL tag is used. So what you have to do, here you can see unordered list. Firstly I have form with the UL, then within that I have added the list. With the help of li, you will be adding the how many items you want to add into that list. So first item is a coffee. With the li start tag and the end tag, I have added the coffee. Then on to the next line, I have added the tea. Likewise, I have added the milk. Then once my list is over, I have closed that unordered list, UL. If I want to make this list as the ordered one, how I will be doing? Only simply change your UL with the OL, ordered list. Then add the items with the help of li one by one, and then close the ordered list. Okay. So now we will see the output. This is the output for the adding the list to the web page. Here this is the output for the unordered list, and this one is the ordered list. So it will look like this if you are adding the unordered list, or whether you want to add the ordered list. So it is up to you. So I'm considering that all of you have completed the just now given task. So what A division students has to do? So once you have listed the attribute and the HTML tags, you have to write just now whatever I told about the task assigned to the B division. your family information with the help of H1 and P. You have to write and you have to create the examples for that, or you can create the program. And what you have to do, all of you have to go through whatever the basic examples I have taken. I'm considering that you all you all have taken the whatever the examples I have taken, you all have taken the screenshots I have considered. So do it at your level. If you're facing any problem, ping me. And what you can do, go to the Google and search the different resumes. And those resume you have to create for yourself. Whatever the biodata or the resume. Here is the one example. Are you able to see this resume? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the one example I have taken from the internet. So any form of the resume you can take, and you can write your name, address, phone number, and email address. Then you can assign the headings according to your choice. Then different text formatters you can use, font and the style attributes you can use, and complete this resume for yourself. Yours, everyone has to complete their own resume. That will be task till next week, till our next practical. Did you understood? B division student, your task is completing the resume. A division, tags, attributes, then family information, basic examples as well as this resume. Did you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's all about the today's session. If anyone is having difficulty, they can speak. Okay. I'm here only. I mean, if anyone is having difficulty in this, so I'll be ending this session. So complete it. I'll be uploading the link and complete and submit your task performed. Okay? Is it okay,
Ma'am,
Sia?
BDS students, ma'am.
They have, they have, yeah. You have to submit the attributes as well as the tags onto the Google Drive, and you have to create your own resume by using the basic tags. Whatever the
For the B
example,
division students, whether we have to submit family information also and the resume also, no? Or only one?
the add along with
Ma'am,
the
your
list of
voice
tags.
is not audible. Stucking. Can you please repeat?
All the students, what you have to do, you have to submit. I'll be providing the link. List of attributes, list of tags, 15 to 20 attributes, 25 to 30 list of tags, basic tags for HTML 4.0, not 5. Okay. So then next, what you'll be doing, you will be submitting whatever examples till now, basic examples I have taught you. You have to do it on your own. Already you have taken the screenshots. So submit it, how it will be, how you did it. Then later on, what you have to do, 5 to 6 examples I have taken till now. And then what you have to do next, your family information with the help of H1 text formatters and the heading tags. Then next one, what you have to do, this one is the one sample, and the another is you will be creating your own resume by following all 6 examples I have taken. So format all those documents, whatever you are submitting, and that should be in a interactive web page you will be creating. Okay. So apply your skills, apply your creativity, and make the changes. Refer any format from the online you will get, and you can submit it. But that should be in a colored form. That should be with the horizontal rule. That should be with the background color. So all the examples I have taken, you have to submit it in this way. If you are facing any problem, you can ping me. I'll clear your doubts. Okay? Did you get it? Hello, did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any difficulty in that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So shall I end the session now, or do you want up to 4:30 I should remain here only?
No, ma'am. I think we can end the session now.
Okay, so complete and do it. Okay, complete within the time, but because the link will be active only for 24 hours on the next coming Monday.
Hello.